to my channel. My name is Ukobo Akpan, the rich son of a classroom teacher, and I like to call myself your small business doctor. Today, I want to talk to you about the topic that says that your talent can be a trap. Your talent can be a trap. You know, oftentimes we see a lot of very talented people in the community, a lot of very talented people in school, a lot of very talented people in the society, but they perform poorly. They perform poorly. I mean, it should normally be that the talented ones should be the most successful ones, but the irony is the case. I mean, I have been there. As a child growing up in a rural community, I found myself to be very talented. There were a lot of stuff that I could do effortlessly. So I was battling with so many things. The first problem I had was I lacked focus. I was really capitalizing on talents. There were some exams that I needed to prepare for that I didn't prepare for. There were some things I needed to give a shot, but I just felt, hey, I'm talented. If I just show up, I'll get it. It would be a walk in the park. And guess what? Whenever I showed up, such opportunities were normally taken by people who were less talented than myself, people who were not even up to my standard. So I normally felt very discouraged that I was never going to make it. At some point, I got to a stage where I was basically looking at myself to be someone who will never make it. So this didn't just happen in one day. It happened cumulatively. It was as a result of things that happened over the period of time. So my talent became the reason why I wasn't moving from one point to another. Have you ever been in that situation where you see kids, you see exceptional kids in secondary school, but they perform poorly in real life? That's because most people feel once you have the talent, you can just go to sleep. Most people feel once you have the talent is already like a yardstick that you're going to succeed. No, it's never going to be like that. It doesn't work that way. Most talented people just end up being frustrated in life. At some point, you get to understand that most talented people lack discipline. They lack the discipline that can keep them useful in any particular field. They just keep the run around. They do this, they do that, and they feel it's their right. They feel so entitled to succeeding that they miss it in life. They just miss it. So I was talented. I grew up in the community. I felt talented. I felt special. I felt like I was a special child. I felt like I deserved everything. But my later days in life taught me something. It taught me that if I needed to move from where I was to where I actually should be, that I need to apply discipline. So I started learning. I told myself, okay, if the not so talented people can make it, if the not so talented people are doing this, if the not so talented people are getting to this point, then what's really my problem? I honestly will tell you the truth. You know, in Africa and in Nigeria, we typically believe that most problems we have is spiritual. So at some point I felt maybe my problem was spiritual. Like we used to say in Nigeria, we would say family problem, or in my local dialect we would say mbofo. I actually thought I was having the mbofo to be my problem, until I actually discovered that yes, I was talented, but I lacked the discipline. Yes, I was talented, and I felt that my talent was okay to put me in places where people with discipline were actually working, or where people with discipline were actually designed to be. Then I decided to take drastic action, and I told myself, no matter what it takes, no matter how much I feel I know about this thing, no matter how much I feel I am well versed in this thing, no matter how much I think of myself or the amount of talent I will have, that I'm still going to apply the discipline that the rest of the people were applying in their daily lives. And it worked. It worked. I began to see significant changes in the results I was getting, changes in the way I was approaching things, changes in the effectiveness of my work life. My work life typically just moved from an all-time low to an all-time high. So I was able to sustain it over a period of time. And then, you know, there's something with trying and succeeding. You feel, oh yeah, now I've done it. I've effortlessly done it, so I can still do it again. And I went back to that talent trap. I failed again. I failed woefully. There were lots of things I failed at, and then I realized that my talent was actually becoming a trap. It was becoming a trap to where I needed to be. It was becoming a trap to the success level that I needed to get. Now, what am I trying to say? You are talented, it's understood. You have the talent, you have the skills, you have the religion to back you up, you have the God factor, you've been praying, you've been doing everything. But do you have the discipline that the non-talented people are having? Have you applied the discipline that the non-talented people are actually applying in their daily lives? Have you given enough sacrifice to what you are doing? I was listening to Muhammad Ali talking about training in the ring. He said he never liked it. He said he never liked those boxing spa sessions. He said he never liked his sessions in the ring, in the gym, training. But he had to do it. There is a price for everything. And most talented people don't pay this price. They just feel, oh, I'm talented, my talent can fix it. So they just feel they can fix it with talent and they fail. I've been there. Most small businesses find this to be the major problem they have in life. They have this problem, and the funny thing is, most people don't even accept. They don't even accept the fact that they have this problem. So you see, it gets to a point of denial where you feel, oh no, I'm not among these people they are talking about. I'm doing my best, I'm doing this. Just because you are succeeding now, the skills that are keeping you at that success level right now may not be able to take you to the next level. The skills that you are currently using that you feel, oh, now I have this skill, now I'm doing this, now I'm talented, now I'm so, you feel, yes, you are on the top of your game right now. But in 2 years' time, in 3 years' time, will those skills that you've acquired so far, that you feel you've so been able to use it and that you start feeling, will they be able to sustain you in business? Think about this. Your talent can actually be a trap. It can actually be the reason why you are failing so many times. And if you must get out of that place, if you must get yourself out of that position where you are always constantly running in cycles, then you have to, it's a must. You have to take actions to stop it. You have to step up your game. Stepping up your game will mean accepting discipline. It is very uncomfortable to discipline yourself, but you have to accept it. You have to do it anyway. It is very uncomfortable to take on new skills. It's very uncomfortable to go and sit in the classes just to learn new things, but you have to do it. If you must succeed as a talented person, you still need the discipline of going through training. You need training. You need to forge your mind. It's not enough to be talented. I've seen kids that were talented. When we were in secondary school, I saw people that were very intelligent, but in real life, are they making it? The answer is no. Most of them just end up being miserable. Don't let yourself get to that point. Don't let life mess you up that way. It won't be fair. It's not fair for anybody. It wasn't fair for me. It's not going to be fair for you, and it's not going to be fair for anybody who is going to give it a try. So what you're going to do is step up your game, accept discipline. Remember, always keep it at the back of your mind that your talents can be a trap. Once you realize that your talent can be a trap, that your talent can actually be hindering you from the success you should achieve or from the success you should attain, then you will actually do something. You step up and step up your game. My name is Uko Mwapan. I'm the rich son of a classroom teacher, and this is my channel where I talk about small businesses and things that can make small businesses grow. Like, share, and subscribe to this channel where I'll make a conscious effort that I ensure that every week I'll bring new videos, I'll bring new contents that will talk about some aspects of small businesses that can help you develop. And hope to see you at the top. If you've not liked this channel already, just hit the like button, share, subscribe, and tell a friend to tell a friend. If you know my physical shop, tell them to patronize me, that I'll always be waiting to accept your referrals. And please don't forget, yes, I said it again, like, share, and subscribe to this channel. See you in the next video.